What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube, y'all. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Today is Monday, the 6th of February, 2023, and welcome to Shay's Tube, y'all. What's going on? Hey, Missy. Hey. Hey to everybody in the bushes. Y'all, we're going to have a good conversation tonight. But before we do that conversation, I got to tell y'all a little news. You know that. Either I'm going to do it before or afterwards. I don't know yet. But let's wait a minute to see if some people are going to come in like we always do. And we're going to listen to my favorite song. Hey, 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 hey. This is called Good For You. Hey. Yeah, y'all. Did y'all have a good day today? Because I sure did. Yeah. You know what? I cannot believe I got home on time. I finally did this right. Went to work right, and came back on time. I cannot believe it. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, it's good for you. It's good for you, bad boy. Hey, push it, boy, push it. All right now. All right, y'all. Y'all should be up dancing now, because that's what I'm doing. It's good for you. Hey. It's good for you. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, y'all, don't forget to thumbs this video up, okay? And also, listen, make sure y'all thumbs up this video. Thumbs up this video. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe as well, okay? Because y'all gonna miss out on some stuff if y'all don't subscribe. Also, welcome to all my new subbies. Welcome to my subbies that's been with me from day one, day two, or whatever. I appreciate everybody, all right? And thank you so much for watching me tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Don't forget, mods. Any trolls coming here, be acting stupid, saying inappropriate things, just go ahead and block them. Okay? And I will be watching. Hey. Because we don't got time to be playing over here. All right? We're trying to do some real content. And this is not a beef channel. All right? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's good for you? Hey, this is my jam, y'all. Bad boy. Hey. Push it, boy. Y'all, I'm up here jamming. If only y'all can see me. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. What's good for you? What's good? Hey. Now, on this party, just go crazy, you know. On this party, just go crazy. Just do whatever. And just get it on up. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and cut this music and put the other one on. All right, guys. Okay, let me go ahead and put my other music back on. Oh, my God. That was a good... I love that song, y'all. Woo. I love that song. I really do. Gosh. Let's see. Let me see how long this is. Wait. I don't know if I want to put this on. I think I'll put something else on, a little bit more calmer. Yeah, we're just listening to this in the background because the other one is too much. All right, y'all. So tonight's topic is going to be about dating a bi or down low man or woman. Okay. And I got a story to tell you guys about that as well. That something happened to me. I kind of told you guys about it before. I really just didn't go into strict details. I'm not going to use any names because I really didn't even ask the person, could I do this? But he did tell me a long time ago that I could tell the story as long as I don't say names. Okay. So I'm definitely going to not include the names. All right. Let me see some of y'all. Wait. Okay, turn this down to right here because I can barely hear that. I think this is about right there, I guess. Okay, so let me say hello to everybody in the chat. Hey, Missy. Hey to everybody in the bushes. And whomever watches this later on in the replay. How you doing? How you doing? All right? So crazy. But anyway, guys. Okay, so again, would you date a bisexual dude or a dude that is down low. The thing about with the down low thing, you really won't know that he is down low. But once you find out, would you keep on dating him? Same thing I ask men. Would you date a bi woman? Now I know for sure that a lot of men don't really care about bisexual women, okay? Because a lot of men, hold on, y'all, hold on for 1 second. Because y'all know I got to take off my earrings. Wait. Because a lot of men have that fantasy about, being entangled with two women. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them don't care about the woman being bisexual. You know what I'm saying? But I know for us women, I know there are some that don't care if their man is bisexual or even down low. They still hang in with them. Okay. But I wouldn't be able to do it. And I can see right now, Missy said, hell no. And I don't blame her. Okay. Let me go ahead and tell you guys about the encounter I had while I look up some stuff. Okay. A couple years ago, when I first got separated, right, I met this dude, right? We met, okay, and real nice looking guy, brown skin. He might be a little bit lighter than myself, okay? Nice height, nice body, everything. I mean, he's even an actor, okay? Okay, he's an actor out here. So when I met him, I don't know what made me think he was like down low because he didn't tell anybody he was like bi. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I don't know. I just felt like he was. So I asked him when I met him, not on the first date. I asked him like maybe the second or third because I don't be playing around. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. And he told me no, he's not bisexual or anything else. And I asked him, I was like, have you ever, been attracted to men? He kept on saying no, 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 no. But one thing that I did notice about him, he used to always talk about gay people, saying that they are perverted and blase, blase, just a lot of negative things. Okay. And then, I don't know, when he told me no, I don't know what made me keep on trying to, figure out. So what he did, he told me to go look at his social media page. Now, why he gave me access to his social media page, I don't know. Okay. Because the thing about it, when I went to his social media pages, guess what I saw? At first, everything looked innocent. Okay. I saw just regular pictures and stuff. But on some of his pictures, he would like pose in different positions and stuff. You would think it was for a woman, but in reality, it was for women and men. Okay. And I would see a lot of guys as well as women replying back to his pictures and stuff. And so he was like, go and check my emails and stuff. And I'm like, okay. So I went and checked this his mails, his email, the messenger thing there, on his social media page. I look inside there, all I see is I saw some messages from women, but I see messages from men. Okay, saying all types of weird stuff, asking for his pictures, asking for D pictures, all types of weird stuff. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my God. So what I did is screenshot everything, not everything, but some things. And I went and showed him the next time I met up with him. Y'all know he tried to deny everything at first until I brought out the pictures, because y'all know I like to show proof. He tried to deny everything like it was like I'm just making up stuff. I mean, just lied all the way around. So anyway, I showed him the screenshot of the messages and then the pictures, because when I first showed him the pictures, he was lying, saying that he was just taking them, for women, and he can't help because men be, um, trying to talk to him too, because he's a nice looking dude and stuff. And I was like, okay. But I already knew the truth because again, I had seen all the messages. I just didn't say anything. So finally I let it out and I showed him the daggone messages. This dude was still trying to lie, y'all. He was still trying to lie. Okay, so I got mad at him and stuff, and was like, why you lie about your sexuality? I mean, your sexual preferences and stuff, and blase, blase. Okay, so y'all, when I say he had a bunch of women, I have never met a dude in my life that had so many women. I mean, he had women online, offline, just everywhere, in different places, different city, states, everything. And then thought I was going to talk to him. And then on top of that, he had a bunch of different men, the same exact thing. Okay. And they would be asking for pictures, D pictures. And I don't know. I can't remember if I saw anything from other dudes sending him those type of pictures, And then I started reading the messages, and they was talking about all types of weird, freaky stuff. You know what? I learned so much about down low men and bisexual men that it was ridiculous. Okay, because all these messages that was in his Gmail or his account or whatever, they were talking about everything. Okay, I learned what top and bottom was. I learned about them taking what is that called? Enemas or enema? I think it's enema. I think I'm saying that wrong. When they clean out their insides and stuff. I learned so much stuff from that. And then when I confronted him, I started asking him questions about everything, you know. And he was telling me why he started doing it. He told me that he had ran away from home when he was younger, right? Like 16 or 17. And he said I guess he was on the street and somebody he met somebody. That's how he got into acting too. Okay, he met somebody. I don't know if it was from the business or whatever the case is. And I guess the dude that he met must have turned him out. But like I was telling him though, I was like, I don't believe that 100%. Because he told me that he started hooking up. The guy, is the one that introduced him to all that stuff. Then he said the guy was buying him stuff, gave him a place to live and all that type of stuff. And I'm saying to him, okay, you still got to have some type of desire for men, because I don't know any heterosexual dudes that would be doing certain things with a guy just because they need a place to live or food to eat. And I was like, I was questioning him, asking him, like when he was younger, did he ever like think men were attractive? And this dude swore up and down that he did. And then later on we was talking, because when I found all of that out, I was like, we can just be friends, okay, and everything. And so later on he was telling me that when he was younger, like a teenager, he told me about a brief encounter with another teenage boy. So, like I said, he was always attracted to men. Okay, he just trying to hide it, because he definitely didn't want his family to know about it, because the shit, they're gonna disown him and everything. You know what, y'all? I kept a secret. Hey, Lord, and I still hold his secret to this day. His parents don't even know at all. That's why I'm not saying no names in case they see this video or whatever the case is, so they won't know. But it was a damn trip. It was almost a nightmare, because I'm telling you, y'all, I saw some tripped out stuff, pictures. Y'all, they even made videos. I didn't see the videos, thank God, but I read a lot of messages. There's a lot of freaky shit. And you know what? Another thing too is some of these dudes that he was fooling around with, they had wives. Okay. One man in particular, his wife just had a baby. And they were like, like when they were coming to his city and state, they would like bring their wives with them, but tell their wife they're hooking up with a friend to go out and watch the game or whatever the case is. And they be out at a hotel or somewhere else having sex. Okay. And then this dude was always top. Okay, so everybody he talked to was bottom. And then I had read about some other dude, not read, but I read, well, in his messages, I read that one of his other dude who was his friend, nobody knows he's bi either. Okay, they would be hooking up together because he was actually his male lover on the side. And then I read a message in one of his folders saying that, I don't know what he was thinking. He must thought I was dumb. When I first met him, I guess he was telling his friend that him and I would get together, possibly get married, and he'll still have this dude on the side. Y'all, when I read that shit, I went off, because I was like, if you thought you was going to talk to me and I would not know, you must think I'm stupid, my guy. I check out everybody I talk to. I mean, everybody. And I mean that and stuff. Now, if I was a stupid woman, I would have never seen this. I'm so glad that I be asking questions and that I check out stuff. And the thing about it too, I'm thinking he wanted to be caught. He wanted to be caught, because why would he tell me to go look at his social media page? And then he gave me access to it, his passcode, everything. I looked at all his stuff. I didn't go into his email. He told me to go into his email. And that's when I saw all of the messages. And I'm like saying to myself, why would he tell me to do all this? I think he wanted to be caught. I think he wanted me to know. I really do. And then, you guys, you know what I did after that? Okay, so he said he didn't want to practice that anymore. So you know what? I helped them. I helped them stop doing all the homosexual stuff and things like that. I really did. People say you can't help someone change, but I actually did with him. You know, This was like how many years ago? This was like back in 2017, somewhere around that time. Until this day, as I know of, he is not doing all of that. I mean, I don't know 100% sure because I don't talk to him every day, but I know before he wasn't. I mean, even on his social media pages, you don't see anything like that. And you know what, y'all? I just recently gave him access back to his page because all these years I was monitoring his pages and everything else. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, these gay ass dudes were sending him messages, trying to still hook up with them. I even got into an argument with one of his gay lovers because he was like, you watching him and stuff is not going to stop him from being gay and stuff. He's still going to be wanting me. I said to him, I bet you he won't. Okay, that's what I told him. I said, I bet you he won't. I bet you he won't. Okay, hey Adam. I was like, I bet you he won't. Okay, and then blase, whatever else I did after that, because him and I was arguing and stuff, and the boy, it was a trip. It was a tripped out argument. Anyway, I was right because I bet you he didn't see him again. I bet you that. And that was on everything. And that's what I told him. But I really did help him. And he was also on drugs too, y'all. He was on drugs, doing all types of shit. And so I helped him get off of drugs. I helped him stop drinking. I helped him turn his whole entire life around. So right now he got a girlfriend. Okay. He's doing good. He changed his life. I had him get out of the field because in the field, his acting industry, okay, there were a lot of people doing these type of things there. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I also read his little stuff there on his little page, and I read messages. Hell, they was hooking up with some of the damn people that they were acting with, and some of the producers, and things like that. So I was like, I don't think that's a good field for you to be in because you got a lot of stuff going on. You got a lot of people enticing you. Y'all getting high, you getting drunk, and you just doing everything. Not just with men, but with women too. And I was like, that's not cool, dude. That's not cool at all. These women don't know you're doing all this other stuff. Child, even when he went out of town, he had hookups. So, you know what? So what I'm saying is this is why I can't deal with a dude that's down low or bisexual. Because some of them be doing some tripped out ass shit. Okay, now what if I would have been one of those women that don't check anything and I would have hooked up with this dude and he's doing all this stuff? And then I'm telling him about all the sexual diseases and he was acting like he didn't know what the hell they were. Especially herpes. I don't know why people act like they don't know what herpes is. And then I was like, dude, you're like, how old? Now this dude, mind you, is younger than me. Okay, he was 41 or somewhere around that age. Okay. But he was a hot ass mess when it comes to that lifestyle. Because I'm telling you, he was doing everything. And a lot of times he did it, he was high as shit or drunk as shit all the time. And then a drunk ain't shit because then you can encourage them to do anything. Okay. Especially if they already got some type of attraction to men and stuff. But y'all, if I could tell y'all everything, I would tell y'all everything. But you can't on YouTube. But I read some tripped out shit. And some of these men, they be playing like they are straight. It's one dude that I got into it with, okay, who kept on sending him messages. I had told this little boy to stop sending him messages, right? And see, he thought he was slick. He went through another resource to contact him, but he didn't know that I was the one operating it. And since I was friends with the dude, the dude that I know, I could talk like him. Okay, I could talk like him, type like him. That's what I'm saying on messages. So I was like, I would pretend like I'm him and type back to see. And the dude try to pretend like he was straight at first, because of course they're not dumb either, just to make sure that he is talking to the right person. But he didn't realize that I knew everything about my friend and how he talked and everything else. So I pretend. And then when he started letting everything out, I let him know, you're not talking to so-and-so. You're talking to me. And I'm going to tell you something. If you don't stop sending him messages, I'm going to let your little wife know what you are doing. Okay, dude, don't contact him anymore. That's what I told him. I said, did you just have a baby and stuff? And you up here playing around and sleeping with a man trying to sleep with him? I told him he was disgusting and everything. And he told me he wasn't going to contact them anymore. And he's sorry and blase. Just don't call his, what. And I really wasn't going to call it anyway. I just wanted him to leave his dude alone because the thing about it is that I knew that my friend was trying to stop all of this stuff, right? But a lot of people he was entangled with before, because he was doing the lifestyle for the longest. They're gonna still try, especially certain gay and bisexual dudes. You know, they're gonna try hard. You know what I'm saying? And then especially if they think that he's talking to a female, especially now. Let me tell you something. Those 100% gay dudes, they be trying to compete. Okay, and that's what they be doing. Some of them. And so when I encountered them, like that one who I had to cuss out, I did cuss him out. And then we ended up being friends, y'all. This is weird. We ended up being friends after we cussed each other out. But yeah, because I was like, he was like, why are we even arguing? Arguing. And I said the same thing. It was funny. He said he would just stop talking to the dude. And I said, yeah, he was just telling me about how everything happened and how so and so wasn't all innocent or blase and stuff. We ended up being cordial to one another. Of course, I didn't talk to him anymore, but if I saw him today, I'd still be cordial. But yeah, we was cussing each other out. But yeah, when they be 100% gay and they be like, find out that the other person is talking to a woman, they be like, oh, he's not gonna do this and that and that and blase. And I was like, shit, I bet you he is. Okay, and mind you guys, him and I wasn't dating. I was just his friend. Yes, he did like me, but I couldn't date him because I'm not gonna talk to no bisexual dude. You've been doing too much. Hey, Elisa. Hey, BCW. He didn't he didn't have a wife. He just was sleeping with me and he was trying to talk to me. The other dude who was trying to hook up with him has a wife and a baby. Some of the people he messed around with would have wives and babies and things like this, or either girlfriends and stuff. And some would just be straight up single and just be straight up gay. But no, the dude, he's single. Okay, he's straight up single. He just bisexual. And I just helped him change his life around and stop all that bull crap and things like that. But it was a fucking nightmare. I can actually write a book about the entire thing because it was a dang trip. And I could not believe, I was so mad at him because he lied when I first met him, right? And I was looking at his headshots. I think that's why I questioned him, because I was like, dude, that headshot, why are you posing like this? And he was like, well, that's the way they made him pose. I'm like, nah, I don't like the way you posing. That's what I told him. It's like it's not masculine or anything. And he was like, no, that's the way they told me. And I'm like looking at the picture, and then it's on his page and people like it and shit. Other women, and some of these women are so crazy. And I'm like, to me, it looks feminine. And I'm like trying to figure out why you posing like this. Okay, so that raised a red flag. And then plus him always getting mad when I talk about gay people, he would like be like really, really mad. A lot of guys who do that are secretly bisexual. Okay, because he's not the only one I know who does that. And then another flag was he had a lot of male friends. Okay, he had a lot of male friends, and to me, they were just suspect. Doing stuff that other men just don't really do. Who in the heck hangs with dudes like that? Okay, who? Every time you look around, I had to stop him from doing that. I'm like, damn, you don't have to hang with me in every single minute of the day and stuff. And then, of course, I had to threaten him a couple times. I'm going to tell your mom, your dad, because he come from a strict family that don't play that, okay? And all that stuff worked that I did. It really did. It was very time-consuming, me helping him. But everything worked, You know what, y'all? Child, he was even doing like a male type prostitution type thing. Okay. They were even doing that like when he was younger. And y'all wonder, how did I find all this stuff out? Because everything was there in his emails and everything else. I read every single thing. I read everything because he told me to anyway. So I think he wanted me to know, because why would you tell somebody to go look at your emails and read all your messages and on all your social media pages? And then I checked social media, then I found other pages and shit. He went under different names. You know what I'm saying? I found messages there. It was just a lot, y'all. No, he didn't do that. He was just posed. You know how women pose and they put their hands behind their head and be, posing like tilting their head. So he had a pose like that. I just thought it was very feminine. And then on one of his pages, he had the gay pride sign up. And I'm like, and then he tried to pretend like he didn't know what that meant. And I'm like, getting there going, well, that's the gay pride sign. And he was like, no, I didn't know what it was. The flag. So all of this stuff, y'all, I looked at all this stuff. I looked at everything. I looked at the sign. I looked at his pose. I looked at the fact that why is this boy stalking me like this? I looked at the fact, wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Let me reply back to some. Okay. I looked at everything. I looked the way he'd get really mad at me when I would bring up gay people and things like that. That's the surest way to find out if that person is bisexual. Just talk about some gay people long enough and see how they react. Because I'm gonna tell you straight like this: with my soon-to-be ex, I can talk about gay people or whatever. He don't get mad or anything else. Period. Because he know what he is. Okay. So this dude that I met, he used to get mad about it and talking about I can't be gay, I can't be this, and they disgusting and things like that. Why is he calling me while I'm online? Okay, okay, we're going to ignore that. Okay, he would be like, they are disgusting. Oh my God, hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, he was like, tripping out and stuff. But Lord, you crazy. No, they're not. He actually said I could talk about him, because I write, right? And he was like, I could actually write a book about it if I wanted to. I just can't use where he lives at, his name and things like that, which I wouldn't do that anyway, because his family members may, see this and know that I'm talking about him, and then there'd be a whole bunch of stuff started. So I'm not gonna say names or anything else. All I know is that it was a damn trip, but I did help him change his life around, and he's not practicing that anymore, and he's not smoking or drinking or anything. He has a whole new career. He's been working in that career for the longest now. He's been drug, alcohol free for years now, and maybe it was meant for him to meet me. Y'all know I'm a strong woman, right, and everything. So I'm glad that I was there to help him. All I know is when I found out that he was bisexual, that I wasn't going to talk to him on that level, because I'm not getting ready to do that. And you've been doing the most, because I had him tell me everything that he did. I really did. Y'all think I'm joking? I mean, I really truly did. And he told me everything that he did. And I'm not going to go into all those details, okay, because it's kind of disgusting and everything. But there was a lot, okay. But he was top, so you can imagine, and some of these men, I saw some of them, man, the ones that pretend like they're heterosexual, and I was like, I can slap some of them for saying that they're heterosexual and they are actually down low. If you would look at some of them, you wouldn't even think they were down low. Now, this one in particular did look like he was a little, suspect, but the rest of them, you if you didn't know, you really wouldn't know. If you saw the dude that I'm talking about, you wouldn't know, because he does not act suspect, okay, at all. I just knew, because let me tell you something. He was talking to a bunch of women too, okay, a bunch. I have never in my life seen no dude have so many women, and when I say he had a lot, I mean a lot, of all different color, race, different ages, and everything, sizes, because he liked a lot of women. I told you before, he was an actor, okay? So he liked a lot of women just like he liked men, okay? And they did not have a clue that he was, at least I don't think they did. I don't know for sure, because some of those women would be like, on a whole other level and stuff. So it was a damn trip. You got one subscriber, dude. You back again tonight, huh? Okay. Elisa, yes, 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 yes. Yes, I did. Lord, Lord, you y'all wouldn't believe how many women though be into that. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all all about it right now. Let's see. Let's look up this and see. Okay. Let's see. I should have told y'all one y'all, let me tell y'all something. One time he had told me, right, that he tried to be the bottom. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this so it can be like G rated. Okay. He told me he was real, real drunk. Okay. And the dude that he was dating tried to have him be the bottom. And I was like, so what happened? Y'all, I don't know why I be asking all these weird questions and go into strict detail. This is weird, right? I was like, so what happened? And he was like, he was so sloppy drunk that he went on let the guy proceed. He went on let the guy. Let me see. I'm trying to put this in a different way. He went on to let the guy have a somewhat entanglement with him. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh my God. I was like, damn, was you that drunk? He was like, yeah. And he said that when the guy was doing that, he said he was in a lot of pain, right? And I was like, for real? And so what the hell did you do? I said, did you scream? I'm asking stupid ass questions. I don't know. He didn't say he did. I mean, he was so sloppy drunk. I don't even think he really remembered. But all I remember him telling me, because I don't want to disclose everything else, is that he went to the hospital, but not one where people would know who he is. I don't know what you call that when you go and they don't know who you are. Well, he went to a hospital like that because, that area was messed up, right? And plus, he was telling me that when they have to have, when he had to defecate, it was messed up in that area just from that one time, and he had to go to the doctor about that. I forgot what he said had happened. I know he got that area was kind of torn or whatever the case is, so he had to go to the doctor about that and stuff. It's fucking disgusting, man. That's what I'm telling you. You can't be sloppy drunk, and I don't even know why you let him do that anyway. That is crazy. But yeah, so he had to go to the emergency room, not the emergency room, but to the doctor about that. And I don't know what they gave him because I don't remember because he used to tell me so much, But it's a lot of stuff, especially the male prostitution thing. That was a hot ass mess. Okay, but again, some women do not care if their man is bisexual. Okay, you got some women who date bisexual men. Okay, and if y'all think I'm lying, y'all crazy. Okay, y'all colo. Okay, so let's see what some people say about this. um, I don't think we have not no time soon. I don't even really like Chili's anymore. I didn't like it too much then. Okay, let's see. Let me block this little thing right here because I don't want this on my phone. Okay, let's see. They won't even let me look at the article if I don't accept. I don't want to get this on my phone. No cookies. Let's see. Well, so let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up on here because I don't want it to be downloading all this mess. What can I see? Let's see what they said about this, y'all. Wait. But like I said, a lot of women do date bisexual men. Okay. Even some women who are married and they find out that their husbands are like down low. Some of these women stick with these men. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to find out the information because the other site that I was on. I'm not going to download. I don't want cookies on my phone. Let's see. So this man right here is saying that damn, I'm so damn tired of these sites asking me, do I want to do cookies? Damn, they're so annoying. Okay, let's see. So this man says that he is bisexual, right? He says he had sex with men, women, in long lasting relationships. Okay, with both. And so he said he don't really have any preference. He can date a woman, but at the same time have a man on the side, and the woman that he's dating don't care. This dude said for him, having sex with a woman is amazing, and having sex with a man is amazing for different reasons. Okay, look at it. According to a study by the School of Health and Social Development, women in relationships with bisexual men say their partners are better lovers and fathers than straight men. Can you believe that? Let me see what your new picture look like, Mr. Morgan, overalls. Yeah, that one is a little bit better. You may want to keep that one right there. Yeah, that's a little bit better. The other picture was looking a little tripped out. I think this one right here is a little bit better. What do you guys think? Do you think this picture, this profile picture of Mr. Morgan overalls, do you think this is better? I think it is. Yes, I really do. Thank you, Elise. Yeah, he's looking very sharp, huh? Okay. Look, somebody said from their personal experience, they can tell you why bisexual men rate better between the sheets. Now, this is weird, okay? This person said, while straight men develop their moves through a mix of experience and porn, I don't know what these people are talking about in this article. This lady says that she actually thinks that bisexual men are better because they know, I guess because they had sex with men too. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, this is disgusting. I don't even want to read this. This person said, you can't, let me do it like this. You can't hope to use your genitalia, right, until you have been on the receiving end of one. So, in other words, this dude is saying, because he's bisexual, you can't use it right unless you have been the one that have received one. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? This is weird. Okay. I don't know how that can make, I don't know. Let's see. So there are women out there that don't mind dating guys who have had sex with men. Now we know that some women don't like it, they're put off by it. However, some don't think it's important. They don't care about it. So that's a shocker. You was younger back then, Mr. Overalls? So you was 5 years younger? Okay. Okay. Elisa said, define young. Yeah, it defined it. And you know what? And I guess a lot of women say when a man dates another man, the man understands equality better. This is weird, man. This is very strange. I don't know about this. Wow, this is a shocker. Okay, okay. So this one guy says this about his girlfriend, and plus he's bisexual. He says, my girlfriend is amazing. despite the fact that when we first met, I had my tongue down a guy's throat. I knew I cannot do this. Wait. I knew she was something special, and luckily the feeling was mutual. She's never had an issue with me being bisexual. She's not insecure and worried that I have double the options to cheat on her. She understands that out of all the men and women, I chose to be with her for a reason. I am not going to throw that away for an orgasm with a stranger. She also likes that being bisexual means I have a unique perspective on how to treat women. Absolutely the same as men. Y'all, I'm sorry. Look, I wouldn't be able to do it, okay? I do not want to do that likes men and have had sex with men, point blank. I mean, but like I said, some women don't care. They're into this and that's what they just do. Okay, just and as far as the men who date bisexual women, I don't really think it's much of an issue because a lot of men, not well, I wouldn't say a lot, but some men they be wanting to do threesomes with two women anyway, you know. But the thing is, some bisexual women won't do no threesomes. Okay, they'll just have that boyfriend and then that woman on the side. So I don't know. But I still believe that more men are more accepting of a woman being bisexual than women are of men. Okay. Because it's to me it's just totally different. Okay, it's just totally different. So they said when you date both men and women, it can be confusing when it comes to being the man. But from dating men, this person has seen what equality means in a relationship. You play to your talents, not your genitals. If you are better at cooking, you do most of the cooking. If they are better at picking places to eat, they pick the place to eat. If you are both bad at cleaning, hire a cleaner. After dating a guy for 2.5 years, going back out on a dating scene was an adjustment when it came to how to treat women. Okay, so he's just basically telling you his lifestyle because he dates both men and women. Okay. At least a girl. But anyway, okay, y'all, that is a trip. Now they're saying being bisexual creates some unique unique things outside of dating. For example, he said, my straight male friends, do I fancy them? Hell no. They are all awful. Just because I got the capacity, the capability to be attracted to both men and women doesn't mean I'm attracted to every man and woman on the planet. My friends are my friends. I like them for their banter, drinking abilities, and how much we rip the piss out of each other. I have no need to date them, and let's be honest, I am way out of all their leagues. When it comes to straight men, I am a realist. They aren't interested, and I already have a woman. Bi and gay men choose from that. What bi and gay men to choose from? That's more than enough. Okay, so he's saying that just because he's bisexual, he don't get into entanglements with his male friends who are straight. Okay, when he want a dude on the side, he just go out and pick out a bisexual or a gay dude. Just like people do when they pick out a woman. You know, he said he's not attracted to all men that he see or his friends. Okay, so yeah, he's just telling you about his little bisexual life, and I'm not going to read all of this. It's weird. Okay, the stuff. I'm not saying that it's the person is weird because he's bisexual. I'm just saying all the stuff that I'm reading. I don't want to hear about all that, you know. But anyway, let's go into this. So let's see how many people, the percentage. Okay. Let's see what they say in heterosexual relationships. Let's see what that percentage is. because I'm really curious to find out if they even have anything in here on that. I don't know. I cannot find that the percentage, because everything they're talking about is something totally different. But anyway, yeah. From what I'm reading right here, though, there are a lot of women who do not mind if their significant other is bisexual, point blank. Now, as far as being down low, you know what down low is when a male is gay or even a woman and they're bisexual actually, and they're keeping it a secret. Okay. So a lot of times if somebody is down low, their partner do not know. Okay. So I'm thinking if you are with a partner, right, and you find out that your partner is down low, I don't see how if I met a guy like that and we're dating or whatever, or I'm married to him, and I find out that he's down low, for me, I couldn't go on. Okay, so I don't see how anybody really could go on because he's lying about his sexual stuff, and then he's putting you at risk. If you meet somebody and he's open about his sexuality, and he's letting you know that he's bisexual, and then you decide to go ahead and date him or whatever the case is, you really can't get mad because he came up and told you all about it. Okay. But if somebody is secretly bisexual and you're in a relationship with them and then you find out, for me, those are grounds to terminate the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because they lied about their sexuality. And it's just too many diseases out here. There's just a lot of stuff going on, and everybody don't want to be pulled into that type of stuff. Okay, point blank. All right. So other than that, that's it on that conversation right there on that topic. Do you guys have any question in the chat about that? So Mia in the chat, would you guys date a bisexual woman? Would any one of you guys in this chat date a bisexual woman? Okay. Let's see. Y'all don't be answering questions. Okay, but if they answer it, I'll go back to it. We're going to go ahead and skip to some little news right quick because I'm not going to stay on that subject forever. But again, the person that I was telling you guys about, I told you before, he has rebuilt his life. I actually helped him do it. He claims he's not into the homosexual lifestyle anymore. He doesn't drink anymore. He doesn't smoke anymore. He doesn't act anymore. He's on a whole total different career, and he's just doing better overall. So I helped him with all that. Like I said before, he told me that he started doing that because when he ran away from home, of course he was homeless. He met a dude. I guess the dude showed him the lifestyle and whatever else he showed him. I know what else he showed him. I'm just not going to disclose it on here. That encouraged him to do that type of lifestyle or whatever the case is. But now he's cool. Okay, point blank. Now we're going to move on. We're going to go over some news. We did that for 49 minutes. That's not too bad. Okay. So I know y'all already heard about this. I actually got this early this morning, but of course I wasn't going to come online because I had to go to work. It's the let me see where it is. So yeah. So yesterday at the Grammys, which was located out here in Cali, allegedly a fight broke out. Okay, so let me just tell you about the story. Quavo blocks Offset from participating in Grammys Takeoff tribute, leading to backstage brawl, fight. Okay, let's go ahead and read this. Okay, so they said during the Grammys, Quavo performed a tribute to Takeoff called Without You. The moment it ended with Quavo and the supporting group Maverick City Music standing with Takeoff's chain. Okay. In a report from TMZ, moments before the performance started, Quavo was involved in a fight with Offset backstage. Okay. The physical encounter led to Quavo and Offset being pulled apart. It started because the Grammys wanted Offset to be a part of the tribute, and Quavo refused to let it happen. According to TMZ, Offset didn't start the fight, also noting Quavo and Takeoff were close before his untimely death. Notably, I know I just said that wrong, y'all, releasing an album together. While Offset was outside of the group dynamic due to personal reasons. We hope that the duo is soon able to put their issues behind them and come together. Okay, so they did do a video thing of the tribute. I'm not going to play it on here because I'll get a copyright claim. But anyway, yeah, so that was allegedly. I don't know if they actually had a fight backstage or not. That's what they say. Let's see what everybody else is saying. So Miss Lazy said, Quavo will regret what he is doing. He will need Offset. You never let nobody come between family. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Okay. Mercy said, please, guys, come together and act like a family. Takeoff's death should bring you closer, not tear you apart. For God's sake, do better. Try harder to put aside your differences and heal. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Let's see. So Catherine said, Offset is denying this happened. So that's why I said this is allegedly. I don't know for sure if they did have a little fight backstage. It could have just been a disagreement. And you know how they will go overboard with that and just basically say they were fighting. I don't know because I wasn't there. This is coming from TMZ. This is all allegedly. And that's just what it is. Girl, this is weird. I'm not even gonna say. It's just something stupid. The dude that I was talking to had made this joke. I mean, it's a lie. When they say wings, they try to say that a woman's the labia looks like bat wings. I guess. Okay, so it was a joke. He said it to be mean, and so they be joking about it. It doesn't bother me because I know it's not true. That's why I be laughing about it. Okay, just immature stuff, very immature. You know what I'm saying? And it's just really crazy that someone that's basically 50 would be saying something so silly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what it's all about. But anyway, getting back to that story, I don't know for sure if they got into an actual fight. They could have just had a disagreement. You know what I'm saying? And you know how people blow stuff out of proportion. So I don't know for sure. But hopefully they can mend whatever and get everything back like it should be. And I don't know why they are mad at each other. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like I know, okay, or make some type of statements because I don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just reading. So unless they come out and say they were actually fighting, then I'll believe it. But I don't know for sure. I'm just reading what TMC said, okay? All of this is allegedly. And actually, this right here came from the source. But they got their information from TMZ, all right? All right, let's go ahead and go to the next story. Okay, damn, 114 times? Okay. So anyway, they did have a recall again, guys. So let me tell you guys what that's about. What time is it? Okay, cool. Good time. Okay, let me see if I can read this correctly. Let me make sure to see you in America. Okay, so the recall by Fresh Food Group, LLC, includes ready-to-eat sandwiches, salads, yogurts, wraps, and other products sold in 9 states in Washington, D.C. from January the 24th through January the 30th, okay? The Baltimore company said Friday that no illnesses have been reported so far. Okay. The recall was initiated um, after the company's environmental samples tested positive for Listeria monocytogenes. Okay. Wow. Eating listeria contaminated food can cause a serious infection that can lead to a symptom that can lead to symptoms including fever, headache, diarrhea, and vomiting, according to the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Hey, Empress Shiesty, thank you for tuning in. It's most likely to sicken pregnant women and their newborns. Also, adults age 65 or older and people with weakened immune systems, according to the CDC. Okay, so yeah, they have a recall on that. Um, these foods were distributed in Connecticut, the District of Columbia, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and Virginia, according to the FDA. All right. So these products are bacon, bacon, egg, and cheddar muffins, breakfast croissants, tuna and chicken sandwiches, and fruit cups. These were sold in stores, vending machines, and by transportation providers, according to the company. All recalled products have a fresh, creative cuisine label in or identifier on the bottom of the label with the fresh, creative cuisine name and a fresh through or sell through date ranging from January the 31st, 2023 through February the 6th, 2023, the company said. Okay, so that's the recall, guys. So if you have those products at home, you may want to get rid of them or take them back to the store to get your money back. Okay, and that story came from CNN. Okay, let's see what some of these comments says real quick. Okay, let's see. Somebody said they all have the same name from one particular company. And someone else said, and that company is what name? I just told everybody the name. Fresh, creative, fresh, creative, cuisine. I know I'm saying that wrong. Label, in or identifier on the bottom of the label with the fresh, creative. Let's see. Name and a fresh through or sell through date ranging from January the 31st, 2023 through February the 6th, 2023. People don't read. I know they have that there already. Okay. So y'all, if y'all have that food in your house or wherever, just take it back to the store or either just throw it away because it is recalled. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and go to the next story. So now let me see what they're saying here because I don't know if I want to read this. This is pretty long. Let me see. But I will tell you guys, they are paving the way for new PTSD treatments. Okay. I'm not going to go throughout this whole story because they just go through a lot of stuff. But just know you can research that yourself through Google. This is the site this is on is, let's see. This is neuroscience, okay? And this article is by the University of California. It's dated February the 5th, 2023. And they're basically saying that they are paving a way for what do PTSD stand for? Post stress disorder or something? Well, anyway, they're finding new ways to treat that, okay? So y'all may want to read this because I'm not going to read this entire stuff. This is a lot. All right. Let's go to the next thing. So if y'all are looking for a dog, here are some dogs that you may not want to, You can still get the dogs, but just know this. They claim, allegedly, they claim that these dogs' lives, they live the shortest amount of time. Let me just put it like that. Okay, let me go ahead and do this. So here's a list. These dogs, there are 15 dogs with the shortest life expectancy. Okay, so let's go to the list. Okay, the first one is Rottweilers or Rottweilers. They usually live 9.5 years. Then you got Leonbergers. They usually live about 9 years. These are so some big ass dogs. The Scottish Deerhound, they usually live between 8 and 11 years. The Irish Wolfhound only live for about 7 years. This dog right here looked like the dog who was trying to get us, especially this black one. I'm about to show y'all the picture so y'all can see what these dogs look like because this is tripped out. Let's see. Wait. And in case I'm saying these names wrong, y'all would see it anyway. So look, they got the Rottweiler, which I always say this name wrong. You know what that look like. 9.5 years, okay? He's cute. Leonberger, which is 9 years. That's a big dog, y'all. Look at him. Okay, you got the Scottish Deerhound, 8 to 11 years. Bad little ass. Look like he bad. The Irish Wolfhound. That little black and gray one is the same type of dog that was trying to get us. That one right there, the black and gray one, or the gray and white one. The Landseer, he lives about 10 years. He's cute. Super cute. Look at him. Super cute. You got the Great Dane, 8.5 years. It's cute too. You got the Great Swiss Mountain Dog. Oh, he's really cute. 8 years. Oh, they live too last. Their life is not long enough. Be crying. A Basset Hound, he lives 10 years. I wonder why. I'm not going to read these things. A Pakistani Mastiff, 9 years. He's cute though. The Chow Chow. Chow Chow's only live 8 years. Cutie. Look at it. Look at it. He's so cute. Ow. Okay. What the hell? Jag Terrier, 10 years. Okay. Neapolitan Mastiff, 9 years. I have never seen this dog ever in my life. Ever. I've never seen a dog like that before. Damn, he look big too. They got a scary reputation, okay? But they say those dogs are still loving, ready to play, okay? The French Bulldog only lives for 10 years. Look at it. Look at it. The St. Bernard lives 9.5 years. Look at him and him. They are super cute, y'all. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Light, pop back on. Oh, the Bernese Mountain Dog is super cute too. He lives 7 years. Damn, he really don't have a long life. Okay, that's it, y'all. Those dogs right there have the shortest lifespan. So if you're looking for a dog, you need to make sure if you want a dog that lives a long time, you might not want to pick one of those, okay? Okay, you may want to lean toward a German Shepherd, something like that. The only thing about German Shepherds, because we used to have one and ours died from cancer, right? That's something you have to worry about with German Shepherds. I actually met somebody not too long ago who told me that their German Shepherd had cancer as well. What is this? This is what is this? Okay, thank you. All righty. So yeah, you may want to lean toward a German Shepherd or something like that. You know, if you want a dog that lives a long time. You know, maybe a poodle. What is the other one called? The black is what is that called? Damn, the Doberman Pinscher Man. they may, you may want to lean towards something like that. Okay, let's go ahead and go on the next story. Y'all, let's see what the song Row, Row, Row Your Boat really means. Okay. So let's see. I actually heard that it meant something else, but we're going to see what they say. Okay, let's go to this. Let me see what they're saying. Let's see. I don't see anything in this article that tells me what it really means. Let's see. They said that Row, Row, Row Your Boat is one of the most famous nursery rhymes, but its origins are somewhat of a mystery. So let's see. Row, Row, Row Your Boat is a folk song that was penned by American author and teacher Elia Phillips Oram Light and was first published in 1852. The most common sung version features lyrics row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream. However, there have been several renditions over the years. One of them is this right here. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Y'all know I cannot sing because I'm hoarse. Throw your teacher overboard and listen to her scream. Whew, that's crazy. Row, row, row your boat gently down the creek. If your boat fills with water, then you got a leak. Okay. Okay, so basically they don't know the origins of the song, okay? I actually looked this up a long time ago and I read something totally different. I don't know if it's true because it's allegedly, but when you look at certain conspiracy channels and they tell you what stuff mean, it's totally different than what they say in this article, okay? So according to this article right here, they don't really know. I don't even know why they did this article if they didn't really know. Okay, let's see what some people said in the comment section. So somebody said the boat in the tune represents your life. You are the oarsman. You are the one doing the rowing. You aren't simply rowing once and then letting the stream of time, wait, drift you down river. You are constantly rowing or trying to be the best that you can be in this life. Don't row gentle. It's too easy to miss the beautiful things along the way because you are focused on getting to the end. You are supposed to go slowly with the current while putting in hard work and conscious effort along the way. Okay. Let's see. Okay, these people on here arguing now. Let's see. Somebody said it means this. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream where the IRS will soon show up and try to ruin Americans' dream. Okay. Boy, people are really upset that they didn't get the meaning for the song. Okay, that's what I'm saying. These are the type of things that certain group of people have the time to cry and lose sleep over. Life is really good for these people, but you can't tell them that because articles have crazy headlines. Okay. Right. In this article, I didn't see no real meaning. I actually think what this other lady just said, I think it's talking about living your life. Okay. I honestly agree with what she just said. Of course, when you go look at the conspiracy websites and stuff, and you put that song in there, whatever the case is, it comes up with something totally different. Somebody said it's a good song for those having an out of body or near death experience. Okay. Somebody else said all these songs are dangerous and sad. That's when I looked at it on the conspiracy website. That's what they were saying. It was like, something crazy, basically. Okay, this person said, our whole English language stems from spells and curses. Okay. Okay, they said that the word, I don't even know what this says, grammar or grammar or Gramare. I mean, excuse me, Gramare meant magic. It meant Necromancy in occult learning in the Middle Ages. It became higher learning, which included these being written in Latin. Old French grammar came from this, which literally means grammar. Okay, when they spell the other grammar, it's spelled Grammaire, and that really means the regular grammar. That word, Grammar. So they said the other spelling, which is back to the beginning of sorcery and magic. The spoken word has power and consequences. That's why God tells us to watch and guard what we say. Okay. And this person said he has been wanting to tell this to someone for a long time. Okay. Okay. These people are crazy. Okay, these people are crazy. Some of the stuff they got in these comment sections, okay? Okay. But like I said, when I looked into some of these nursery songs and stuff like that, a lot of these nursery songs mean other things, okay? And if you really listen to the words and stuff, I agree with this one person where he said that some of the words are a hot mess, okay? Like the one, let's see, Rockabye Baby on the treetop when the wind blows, the cradle will rock or whatever the case, and if it will fall and all this other stuff. Who writes a song like that? Okay, for real. And then what's the other one that really came still from slavery or whatever the case is? I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, when you look up all these different type of nursery rhymes and all this little stuff, they have so many different meanings for these songs. It's ridiculous, and most of them are not good, point blank. So if you want to find out more about that, you're gonna have to look it up, and you'll see. Because like row, row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream. To me, like I said, to me it means it's just basically talking about life. But when you look this up online, they got all different type of meanings for this. Okay, I mean, I don't even know how they come up with some of the stuff that they think of, but they have all different type of meanings. Okay, for these songs. And that article did not tell us the meaning either. They said they didn't really know. Okay, Honda also issued a recall. Y'all, you're not gonna be able to eat anything. You definitely ain't gonna be able to drive nothing either. Okay, because they recalling everything. So Honda issues a do not drive alert for 8,200 Acras and Honda vehicles. Okay. Okay, let's see which ones they are. If it pulls up, because I mean they be telling half stories on these articles. I don't see the entire article, but do know that Honda issued a do not drive alert for 8,200 Acras in Honda vehicles, point blank. And that's all I see on that article, which is a shame. But I'm sure if you go to Google and type it in there, you will find out the list if you do have a Honda or Acura. Okay? All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Okay, we got the recall on that. Okay, let me tell y'all some red flag. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna tell you. I'll do that another day because we're not talking about women warning signs of dating women. Okay, we'll talk about that another time. Let's see. So this dude right here, They are looking for this dude who is accused of setting a woman on fire. Okay. So on Saturday, Riverside County authorities were continuing to search for a man accused of setting his domestic partner on fire. Y'all got to be careful with these dudes that y'all be trying to date. Okay? Because I mean, every damn day I'm reading something where some dude then did something to what his woman. Okay. So anyway, the police responded to a home in the 3600 block of Ole Court at 7:43 a.m. on Friday. They received a report from a friend of the victim who said she had been doused with lighter fluid and lit on fire. The lady suffered serious burns to more than 30% of her body. The woman was evaluated by first responders and taken by air to a hospital, according to the police. Officers were still searching for the suspect, Nicholas Norman, 38. He is being sought on charges of attempted murder, mayhem, arson, and torture, police said. This is sad. Mm-mm. Anyone with information about the case is asked to call Beaumont Police at 951 769 8500. Again, that number is 951 769 8500. Or you can email them at crimetips@beaumontpd.org. That's CRIMETIPS at symbol BEAUMONTPD.org. Okay? And that's a damn shame. I don't know why. I just don't know. I don't know. Somebody in the comments section, somebody said it may help if he had a description. I know that they always do incomplete stories. I don't know. Y'all, when y'all be with women and men, let me just say this again, that put your life in jeopardy, that want to fight you, get away from these people. I don't care if it's a woman or a man. Okay? These people talk so loud. Let me close this door. Damn. Y'all talking too loud. Yeah, get away from these people because it's not going to end well. All right? It's not going to end well. I don't understand why women and men, especially these women, continue to be with these dudes who abuse them. Now, she's in the hospital going through all that pain and everything. Messed up. I don't know where she's burnt at. Over some dude. Like I just said, if you're in a abusive relationship, okay, whether it's verbally or physically, I just really don't feel like you should be trying to stay in this relationship. It's not going to get better. Time and time again, you hear the same stories over and over again about, most of the time it's a woman getting killed or beaten to death or whatever. Okay? So if you're in a relationship like this, just get out of it. You don't need to tell him you're leaving. Okay? Just get out of the relationship. Point blank. He does not love you, because if he did, he would not be hitting you. You cannot convince me that a person that beats the shit out of his wife or girlfriend loves that person. You can't convince me of that. Because I'm going to tell you straight up, if I'm in love with a dude, I mean, I'm just not going to hit him like that, okay? I don't care what I may say out of my mouth. I'm not going to be hitting on him. Certainly not trying to hurt him. trying to douse them with lighter fluid and set them on fire. Who does this? Okay, so when you're in these type of relationships with these men who are controlling and abusive and all this other stuff, it's not cute. It doesn't mean they love you because they're smacking the shit out of you. It's really disrespectful, okay, and downright just colo. Get away from these type of people, for real. Seek help. Don't be standing around these dudes that want to beat your butt. Okay, they're not your dad. Okay, you're like grown. Okay, you don't need anyone to raise you or do anything else. Okay, and some of these men be like, "Oh, she made me hit her." No, 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 no. Nobody made you hit nobody. Okay, this is the same thing some men and women say when they cheat. You made me cheat. You made me cheat. Nobody made you cheat. They may encourage you to cheat by their actions, but they did not force you to cheat. That was your choice. Just like people don't force you to put your hands on them, okay? Unless it's self-defense. A lot of times when people hit each other, it's because one person wants to basically make the other person scared or control that person, point blank. And I don't know how anybody think that is a healthy relationship. I just don't know why. Okay, certain things should not be tolerated in a relationship, point blank. And one of them is when you're putting your hands on each other, okay? Because that's not happiness. Somebody's going to get hurt or even killed. So why even take the chance? Don't you want to be happy? Don't you want to be really loved? A person who's beating your ass does not love you. So if you're in a relationship like that, y'all need to get help, get out of it. All right? Get away from it because it's not good. It's never good. It's never a good thing because it always ends up to be worse or people get hurt or even get killed. Also innocent people get hurt or killed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get away from these type of relationships for real. And yeah, that earthquake over there in Turkey was something else today. 7.8. I know y'all heard about it. It's just a lot, y'all. That's really sad. My condolences are expressed to the people who were killed, well, their family members. Their family members who had deaths. People who got killed in the earthquake. And my sympathy goes out to everybody there because a lot of people were affected by that earthquake. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. So yeah, 7.8 is really, really, really a strong magnitude. And it can really do a lot of damage. Now out here in California, earthquake territory, our buildings, I won't say every building, but I think majority of the newer buildings, and some of the other buildings that were built too long ago, I do believe they can withstand earthquakes a little bit better, because like where I live at, I already know my building is pretty new, and I already know it's already built like that because like when they had like small earthquakes, you could actually feel the building like rocking, and they do that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I guess so the building won't just fall down or whatever the case is in case of a real big earthquake. Like even at the mall, it's the same way. Like sometimes I be at the mall and you can just feel the building just rock sometimes. And I was asking security why it does that. He told me the reason because it's earthquake. Um, it's built for earthquakes and stuff like that. I forgot what you call that. Hey, Ben Walker, thank you for coming in. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I'm getting ready to do something crazy. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, so that's a shame. That's really sad. All those people got killed over there too. Um, yeah, 7.8 can really do a lot of damage. I'm gonna tell you straight up. What earthquake is this? They always try to compare LA every time it's an earthquake. They always try to do this every time. I don't even like reading about it. Yeah, of course, if we had an earthquake like that here, it would definitely be a catastrophe. Well, what is this right here? I'm reading right here. Well, you know what? I've been in a couple of earthquakes, not no major ones though. Like even in Texas, when I lived in Texas, um, they had a earthquake there. Okay, and I felt it a little bit, but not like that. Y'all, when I lived in Cleveland, because that's where I'm from, Cleveland, we had an earthquake. And I didn't know what the heck that was. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I actually thought a train was coming close to the house or something like that, and there was not even a train by me. I don't even know why I thought that, but all I know is everything was shaking. Okay, and the glasses from the cabinet was about falling out of the cabinet, and everything was just shaking. At that time, I didn't know what an earthquake really felt like, and it was a tripped out experience. Okay, now when I lived in Atlanta, we never had an earthquake there, but what we did have is that big tornado they had there. I forgot what year it was. It had to be, let's see, because I used to work at AT&T, right, and then I used to do security as a second job. So this was like in 1998, 1998 or 1999. You can look it up. They had a major tornado there, and y'all, I'm not gonna lie, the tornado was just like an earthquake because the reason why I say that is because um, I was at work, but I left work to go home to be with my children because I wasn't going to let them, no tornado, and I'm not there with them just in case something happened. I need to be there with them. Um, so I left my job and went home. So um, I forgot what part of the house we went to because in Atlanta, well, we did have basements there, but where I live, we didn't have any basements, right? And so I forgot what part of the house we was in. But anyway, the tornado bypassed our house. It just bypassed. It was right there, but it bypassed because that's what tornadoes do. And it hit other houses and stuff like that. But when it came close to us, y'all, the whole damn house shook. I'm not gonna lie. It sounded just like a train right next to the house. And it shook just like an earthquake would shake. Okay. And it went so fast. Okay. And the place that I worked at, it flipped all the cars. It blew out all their windows. It, you know what? It uprooted the trees, okay, and pulled it completely out of the ground with the roots and everything. It, like the grass, it pulled the grass back. You know those big old billboards? It turned that. It like bent it. Like you do a piece of paper or something. Not crushed it, it's just like bent, like you do some aluminum foil. Okay, it tore up Marietta, um, Georgia, because I used to live in Marietta. Okay, it tore up that whole entire area. You can actually look that up on Google and you'll see all the damage it did. But yeah, it did a lot of stuff, y'all. And I'm telling you, when the tornado get close to your house, like it was close to us, it sounds like a train and it shakes your entire house like an earthquake. Okay? So I don't want to be in none of these things. None of them. And in Texas, I told y'all this story before that we had a tornado there. My crazy butt gets in the car to go to the casino. Who does this? Okay. I wanted to go to the casino so bad, y'all, that I got in my car right in the middle of a tornado. When I was on the freeway, I saw it. You know what I'm saying? I saw what do you call it? The funnel cloud. And so people were stopping on the freeway to look at it. And then, of course, I stopped too just to look and stuff. And got back in my car and started driving again because I didn't know exactly which way that thing was going. And got to the casino. When I got there, they had everything closed off except one part, and we could play in that area and stuff. And that was it. And I think they ended up closing early. I can't remember. And I went home, but the tornado was gone then. Actually, when we got there, I don't think we could leave. Okay, we had to sit there, not sit there, but we had to play in one area until the tornado was over. And then I was able to leave. But yeah, they all feel the same to me, honey. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, okay? When they get close enough and everything, so I don't want to be in either, none of them, you know, because again, that tornado tore up the entire Marietta, Georgia, and you can look that right up right now. If I was sharing the screen, I would just go right to it and let you guys see it. But yeah, the whole entire Marietta, Georgia was torn up. I can't remember what year that was. Let me see. It was a trip. When that damn thing passed us, y'all, I was praying because I thought that day we was gonna die. But you know what? My kids wasn't crying. I wasn't either. We were just praying that that thing didn't hit our home, and it didn't. This is bypass. It bypassed. Let me see. Marietta, Georgia. Severe tornado in 19. It had to be 1998. Let me see. Yeah, I think this was the one. April the 6th to the 9th, 1998. I think that was the one. Yeah, I do think this was it. Because it hit all over in Dunwoody. And I lived in Cobb County, which is Marietta, Georgia. And it was a damn trip, y'all. I'm not going to lie. And see, it's all on Google. It went all across Dunwoody and everything. It was 19 miles long. Yeah, they still talking about that tornado. That's the one right there. Whew. But yeah, that was a damn trip. That was the first time I ever been in a tornado like that, where it just was like came right by my place, and it shook everything, just like it would in an earthquake, just like the earthquake I felt in Cleveland. It shook just like that. And then so far here, when I first moved here, it was like y'all give me a laugh. I was upstairs in my house in my media room, and I felt the earthquake, but it was a real small one. But guess what? I still felt it. And when I felt it, I ran downstairs. I was like, "Was that an earthquake?" And they said, "Yeah." And that one only measured like a 3 something, and I felt that and stuff. The other small earthquakes we have had here, I think I didn't really feel those. I think I felt one other one. That was it. Well, y'all, I'm gonna move before they have a massive earthquake here. I'm gonna just tell you that straight up on everything. Whenever I get that feeling that there is going to be a massive earthquake, if I get it, I'm leaving. Point blank. I sure am. Because I'm going to tell you straight up, I know these people are going to panic. And I don't want no part of that and stuff. But so far, they have had earthquakes here. But I think they had a 6 point something, but it was out in the desert or something like that. I can't remember. And it wasn't by me anyway. But so far, I chose a good location because we don't really have too many in the area where I live at. And if they do, we don't feel them. At least I don't. But I don't know. Whenever I get that feeling, whenever God tells me that it's going to be a major earthquake here, I'm not joking. I'm leaving. And that's on everything. And like I told my kids, they can stay here if they want to. If I'm giving them a warning and they choose to stay here, that's going to be on. It's going to be on them. Point blank. You know, it really is because usually I get told certain things. Okay, and I listen. I listen. And if I ever get that feeling, I'm leaving. As much as I love Cali, I'm going to leave. Point blank. And if I tell other people and they don't believe me, that's going to be on them. Because those things are nothing to play with. Earthquakes, tornadoes, all that stuff is a trip. Even when I lived in Cleveland, besides that one earthquake that we had there, those damn snowstorms were a mess. You know what I'm saying? Because like in the wintertime, we would have like blizzards sometime. And I'll never forget the time I was downtown not downtown, close to downtown Cleveland. I was calling myself going to work, and I was young. I mean, very young, like 18, and I was very small too. Y'all, the wind was blowing so damn hard. I'm not joking. It was blowing so hard that I had to stop and hold on to the light pole. And people were laughing because, I used to be really, really small, right? And they would be laughing because the wind it wouldn't take much to blow me away, okay? And my ass stopped because I was like, forget that. I'm not about to be blown away. And the snow would be flowing, falling at the same thing, all hitting me all in the face. And that shit don't feel good. Then it's freezing cold out there. Then a bunch of snow on the ground. That's why I moved. Because I was tired of that snow, okay? But even though Cleveland really don't have like no earthquakes, but they did have, I think, two. You still got to watch out for the snowstorms, okay? And people die every year because they, be out in that snow and things like that, and then the accidents, and things like that. You got to watch out for that. They have tornadoes at times, not too much, but they do have tornadoes in that area. So you got to watch out for that in that region. As far as Atlanta, like I said, when I was there, they had the tornadoes. You had to watch out for that. I can't remember if they ever had an earthquake there when I was there in Atlanta. I'm not sure. It's just that tornado. Okay. The tornado. And then in Texas, yeah, they had a bunch of tornadoes. And then they also had an earthquake when I was there. And then when I got out here, I really didn't have to worry about anything too much, just the earthquake thing. You know what I'm saying? That's it. They have earthquakes almost every day in Southern California. You just can't feel them. But every region has its negatives, okay? And honestly, an earthquake can happen anywhere except one place. I think like in Antarctica, that's the only place earthquakes don't happen, I think. Let me see. I know they can happen anywhere though. Let's see. Let's see, y'all. Can an earthquake happen anywhere?
According to Michigan Technological University, where do earthquakes happen? Earthquakes happen every day all over the world, along both tectonic plate edges and interiors.
Okay, they do happen everywhere, okay? So people kill me when they be talking about what's going to happen to Cali, okay? The thing is, earthquakes can happen anywhere, okay? I know y'all don't be knowing this. The only place that earthquakes don't really happen is it can happen there, but it happened the least, okay? It's Antarctica. They don't have that many earthquakes there, okay? They said no place is completely safe from an earthquake. Okay? No place. It's just that in certain parts of the world, it's more, you're more prone to having an earthquake, like on the West Coast, around the Pacific Ocean. All right, so yeah, let's see. They say every state in the U.S. has experienced an earthquake of one kind or another. I bet y'all didn't know that. Every state has. Okay, so when y'all be making all these jokes and stuff, and y'all don't know nothing about all this stuff, you need to start doing some research because earthquakes can happen anywhere. Okay, I remember they was talking about Cali couldn't have a tornado, and even though we don't have tornadoes, they have had storms here that mimic a tornado. And let me tell you something, we had the tsunami winds or whatever they call that. I forgot what they call it. Not no tsunami winds. I'm sorry. They call it I can't remember what they call these winds. Anyway, shit. A couple weeks ago they had it here. Y'all, The wind was blowing so damn hard. I was like, it feels like a damn tornado with the wind blowing like that, or hurricane or whatever. It was blowing so hard. I forgot what they call those winds. Santa Ana winds. That's what they had. Just like right now, the wind is blowing outside, but it's not real hard. But those Santa Ana winds that comes off those mountains and stuff, child, it's like a daggone the wind from a tornado, a hurricane, or something. So again, for me, I'm like this. Certain things can happen anywhere God allows them to happen at. I don't know why people think that they're prone to natural disasters. Okay, anything can happen anywhere if that's where God wants it to happen at. Point blank. I mean, granted, if you move to certain regions of the USA or the world, yes, you have a lesser chance of encountering certain things. Okay, but still, in that region, they still have their own things they have to look out for. Because, like, if you go to Atlanta, they may not have many earthquakes like you have to worry about here on the West Coast. But look what you do have to worry about: tornadoes. You know, those are just as scary. So all of that stuff, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, tsunamis, what else, snowstorms, severe snowstorms, flooding, all of those things can be detrimental to anybody. I think floods cause more damage than anything, um, because floods happen more. Let's see if I'm correct. Let me see if I'm correct. I always like to check everything, y'all. What natural disasters happen the most in USA?
According to Statista, in the United States, 97 natural disasters occurred in 2021. Of these, 64 of them were severe thunderstorms, 14 were caused by wildfire, heat waves, and drought, and another 12 were due to floods and flash floods.
Y'all know I'm eating. So excuse this noise that you hear me when I'm eating. But anyway, you see what they just said. They said in the United States, 97 natural disasters happened in 2021. Of these, 64 of them were severe thunderstorms, okay? 14 were caused by fires, wildfires. That's out here on the West Coast. Heat waves, drought, and another 12 were due to floods and flash floods. So you see, those things happen more than a severe earthquake, okay? So out here on the West Coast, according to statistics, you're just as safe because we don't have severe earthquakes like that, but they do have a lot of floods. We do have a lot of wildfires out here, okay? And we definitely have a lot of drought. Um, and in some areas, I do believe they have flash floods, okay? So in reality, I think we have to worry more about those type of disasters, than maybe a severe earthquake, even though that can happen, you know. So for me, I just can't be sitting around here worried about all that stuff because if you did, you're gonna run yourself crazy thinking about it. The only reason why I would relocate from here, and it's not now, it'd be like if I get, like I said, if I get some type of clue or something like that, or if I never get a clue, nothing never happens, I'll still relocate in another 10 years, okay? Because for one thing, I don't want to be, even though earthquakes can happen everywhere, we're more prone to them on the West Coast. So as I get older, when I'm old for real, I just don't want to have to be bothered by that because, we don't really get no warning signs. Even when they do give us notification, it's just not enough notification to get to a safe place. Point blank, it's an earthquake. I mean, they can give you 15 minutes and you still are not going to be able to get away. You know what I'm saying? You need a real notification, like a whole damn 24 hours or 4 hours or something like that to get out of harm's way. Okay. So for me, I don't want to be caught in that when I'm talking about being 65 or something like that, because I want to be able to, I just want to be somewhere that I don't have to worry about earthquakes as much, when I start getting old and stuff. And plus, out here the cost of living is a lot as well. Now the only way that I will stay out here if I meet a dude or something like that and he lives here and wants to stay here or whatever the case is. But other than that, I don't know for sure. Because right now I'll be here 10 years, okay? And I always wanted to move to Southern California. So for me, that's why I do so much. I do a lot of stuff because when I do get ready to leave, I can say that I really enjoy living out here. And I came out here and accomplished what I moved out here for, like helping my daughters with their careers. And I got a chance to see a lot of stuff that I have always wanted to see in Cali. Because there's a lot of stuff to do here. It really is. Like Santa, what is it? Santa, what's the name of the island? Catalina Island. Okay, because I definitely want to go there. I want to do the cruise from San Diego. They go look at whales, I think, dolphins or whatever, whales, I think, whale watching. So I want to do that, even though I don't like boats, but I still want to do that because it's like a day cruise. Like, I don't want to be on a boat for like no week because I don't like anything that I can't really control or can't, like, if, I like doing stuff that if something happened, I can try to get out of it. When you're on a boat or an airplane, you just don't have no hope if something happened. And so I don't like being on stuff like that. But I will take like a day cruise. I'll be scared, but I'll still take a day cruise. So I'm going to do that. Go to San Diego. We're going to do that. Then I want to go to San Francisco. And I told you guys I wanted to go to the forest where they have the big tall trees. I want to see that. And some other stuff, because there's a lot of stuff in Los Angeles that I want to see. You know what I'm saying? That I haven't seen yet. Like my I'll tell you in a minute, Lisa. Like my ex was telling me, when you drive like Northern California, I think that's what he said. He said they have like a lot of waterfalls. It just looked like a different area. And that's another thing I like about Cali. When you go to different areas, it looks like different places. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you go certain places, it looks like, just exotic places. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about Cali. We have all different type of weather here too. A lot of people didn't know that. Wait, excuse me, y'all. Like you can go to a region where it snows. Okay, you can go to the area where it's dry desert. Um, like Inland Valley is like the valley. What else? You can go to the beach area where it's more beachy. I forgot what's that. What's what they call that over there. That's why I just said beachy. Um, like in the summertime, like if it's really really hot in my area, I usually drive up to San Diego. Well, not to San Diego. I usually drive up to Oceanside because when you go to the beach, the temperature drops like 20 degrees. Okay, so I like going to the beach area because it's really cooler over there in Oceanside and stuff like that. Like when it was 100 and some degrees here last year, like it was 116. I went to Oceanside. It was still hot there, but it was still a little cooler. You know what I'm saying, on the beach. Just like if you go up to the mountains, up in the mountains, it's cooler too. Just like now, in the mountains, it's 51 degrees here. So up in the mountains, it's probably 40, somewhere around that. That's why we have snow on the mountains and stuff. And then if you go up to Bear Mountain, it's snowing up there and stuff. So that's another reason why I like it here. You can get all the seasons. You can get cold and snow. You can get the warm, warm, warm. You can get that nice ocean type weather. You can go to the desert where it's really, really hot. But at nighttime, it'd be freezing. It goes all the way down. It drops all the way down and stuff. So that's why I like Cali. It's just really, really nice out here. In the like when you stay out of the hoods. But I like going to some of the hoods too. I do because like you can find different stuff in the hoods. You know what I'm saying? The food and stuff, and then I see a lot more black people. You know, and it's just sometimes I just go to the hood. You know what I'm saying? For real, I really do. And I like to show my kids that area. We go over there like we got some sense. We blend in. We don't be going out there acting brand new. We just blend in with everybody else. That's the way you do it. And Elisa, I said I would leave like in 10 years. because once I start getting old for real, I know you think I'm old right now, but when I get old for real, you get slower and stuff. I just don't want to have to worry about earthquakes and things like that. And then it's super expensive to live out here in Southern California. So I'm thinking about all that too. Now, if I find somebody out here like a mate, and then I'll stay out here, you know, unless he wants to relocate. It just all depends. But I do love it out here. I really do. Y'all, when I go to that beach, like if I have a headache and I go to the beach, like Malibu Beach, and I stand out there in that sun, I'm telling you straight up, it takes my headache away. It takes it away. For real. Y'all should try that. If you have a beach and you have a headache, go out there on a sunny day, and I'm telling you, it makes your headache go away. But the beaches here are real nice, especially, I told y'all before, especially Laguna Hills. Okay? I really, truly love that beach. You can walk out there on the rocks. And at that time, I was out in that damn water, not knowing that sharks can come close in that area where I was at. So when I go back out there, I doubt that I'll get in that water like that again because I did not know sharks come that close to the shore. You know, but the pier is beautiful. It's just refreshing when you're walking on the pier, especially if you have a man or a woman with you that you like or love. I haven't did that yet. So when I find a dude that I really like, we're gonna go to the pier and walk on the pier. That would be fun. Okay? That would be straight up fun. I'm gonna have on my little sundress. I got it planned already. I'm gonna have on my little cute sundress. Of course, my nails gonna be done. Hair gonna be all cute. And him and I are gonna walk on the pier. We're gonna take some pictures, and I'm probably gonna have a little picnic. I don't like sand, but we may still have a picnic. Okay, I got it all planned, y'all. Wow, I got it all planned. I'm about to pick a black dude that like doing stuff like that though. You know, I really am. I don't know. I may have to try some other color now. I don't know. I'm so crazy, but yeah, I can't wait to do that because I haven't done that yet, and it's gonna be fun. I know it is. Walking on that pier, holding hands, no kids, just him and I walking on the pier. That's gonna be fun. Maybe going to Santa Monica Pier. I doubt I'll ride on any of those rides, but maybe I will if a dude is with me. Not that Ferris wheel, though. No, okay. I don't care who is with me. I'm not getting on that. But as far as like eating and just walking on the pier, holding hands, doing stuff like that, that'll be great. Okay, especially if he's a nice looking dude. That's gonna be great. Okay, I can't wait. I cannot wait. But yeah, like I said, I love it out here. Y'all should visit. It's really, really nice. Um, I really love it out here in the area I stay at. I also love it out there in Malibu. I like it out there in San Diego in certain areas. It's an area we go to. I can't remember the name of it, but it's really, 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 really nice. And there's another area over there by San Clemente. All of those areas over there are really nice, but it's another area in particular. I can't remember the name of it. It's really, really nice. Okay. And out here in my area and surrounding areas, we don't have to worry about too much racism stuff. Okay. I know some racist people out here, but they don't really say anything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really be seeing all the stuff that some people see. We pretty much don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Even though some people are racist, they just keep it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. Um, Nobody just don't mess with you out here or anything. Crime rate is low. Expensive as ever, but the crime rate is low. We got some stars, celebrities that stay out here too. Um, Nice homes. I mean, they cost a lot though. I'm not gonna lie, but nice homes and everything. And I love going to Beverly Hills. Okay, Rodeo Drive. I love going to that area. Okay, I actually love going to Los Angeles. Okay, because when I go to Los Angeles, right, it's just a different feeling. It's more make believe for us. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. It's like being on TV almost because we be doing all types of stuff. Especially when you go like to upscale areas, it's just different. You know, and I'm gonna say it again. When you go to upscale places and you look the part, they treat you better, and that's on everything. I don't care what nobody tell you. If they tell you they don't, they lying. They treat you different. When they think you have some money, I hate to say this, they treat you different. Point blank. You go in places looking a hot ass mess, talking a hot ass mess. They treat you different. I did a study. I did a little trick, and I'm telling you, they treat you different. I'm not gonna lie. Now I never went into a place here yet. Just just treated you different because of the color of your skin. Okay, I haven't experienced that yet, and hopefully I never do. Because if I ever experience that, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm not arguing with them because I'm not gonna even buy anything in the store or anything else, and that's on everything. I don't know why people do that. Okay, I'm done with the store or whatever it is. But so far, I have never encountered that here yet, and hopefully I just don't. I did encounter someone. You know what? I did encounter something like that um, when we was looking for an apartment. We went to this other apartment complex, and the lady who was sitting at the desk was like, I forgot about this. She was sitting at the desk, right? And she was like, you know how you walk in there and you want to look at the apartment, you ask them, I'm trying to see what this lady said. Okay, we walked in there and she was like, I asked her, did they have 3 bedrooms available? She was like, yeah, but they cost so and so, so and so. You know what I told her? I told her, look, I didn't ask you how much they cost. I know they cost a lot. And if I couldn't afford them, I wouldn't be here. That's what I told her. She shut her mouth up. It was so damn funny, y'all, because the way you know what? I wasn't nice when I said it. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. And I actually said it a little different. Because the reason why I was rude to her is because just because I'm black, it doesn't mean that I can't afford this apartment. BITCH, if I couldn't afford it, I wouldn't have came here to look at the damn apartments. Okay, point blank. So I didn't call her a bitch, but I did say anything else somewhat like that. And then she looking all stupid and she tried to tell me about the apartments. Then why would I go to look at apartments? You can look at the damn apartments from the outside and tell they cost a lot. And then we ended up moving to where I'm at, which costs more than the other ones. That's crazy as ever. That was the only thing that I experienced out here. I forgot about that. Other than that, nothing else. You know. But when I lived in Texas, they did this at the restaurants too. Um, okay, Elisa, thank you, hon. Yeah, you can. You know my email address, right? I'm getting ready to get off in a minute anyway because it's almost 9:30. 9:30, that's gonna be it. I'm watching this clock. But good night. And I think you already got my email address, right? But yeah, in Texas, y'all, let me tell y'all this story real quick. Um, we used to go to a lot of nice restaurants. We went to one. Um, you know how the waitress come bringing you your food and shit. Not the food, but she could bring you the menu. Okay, and you start, looking at the menu and you say what you want. Okay, okay, Lisa, you can go ahead and email me whatever you need to send me. But you know how you be telling them you want to try this food or whatever the case is, then they start telling you, oh yeah, that's $50, or yeah, that's 20 or 30 or $40. You know what my ex told the waiter? He told the waitress, that he did not ask her how much stuff costs on this menu. Okay? We're not concerned about the price. If we were concerned about the price, we would not be in this restaurant. Okay? Point blank. I don't know why they always do that. Then she looking all stupid, apologizing and stuff. I'm like, why even do that? Just because you're black don't mean you can't afford to pay for your food. That's crazy. Okay, they used to do that a lot in Texas at certain restaurants and stuff. Haven't experienced this yet out in LA. Like I said, we went to Mr. Child. Nobody said nothing like that. Um, and a bunch of other restaurants I've been to. You know, we went to Wood Ranch, and they shit is a lot. For those, you welcome, Elisa, for that barbecue and shit. But nobody said that out here. Again, out here, I feel like people are more. Um, I just think they're different out here, point blank. I really do. It's a lot of diversity out here anyway. A lot of interracial couples and things like that. So for me, I just feel like they're a little bit, you know, um, better when it comes to that type of stuff. You know, of course, they have areas in Southern California and maybe Northern California that they may be racist, but I haven't been to those areas. But that's anywhere in the world, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I haven't really encountered too much out here. I did have one ignorant ass person a long time ago who said some crazy stuff, and then and I went off on him. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, nothing. But I do love it out here, and when we do interesting things, I'm going to share some of that stuff. Not everything, but when we do interesting stuff, like when we go to the San Diego Zoo, I'll show you a little bit of that. When we go to the aquarium, I'll show you guys a little bit of that. Um, Anything that we do like that, I'll show you a little bit of that. Even when we go hiking, I'll show a little bit of that in a live or something like that. You know, just anything. When I go on top of the mountain, I'll do a video up there if I can. You know, I did one before. I don't know where I put it at. I don't know if it's on this YouTube page or if I put it on my Facebook. I'm gonna have to go look for it. But I was up on the mountains in Malibu and I did a little video up there. Y'all, it's hard doing a video on a mountain though. I ain't gonna lie. The wind be blowing real hard. It's cold. It's scary. It's everything. Okay, but I did do a video on the Malibu mountains a long time ago, back in 2016, because I think that's the last time we've been out there. So this year I'm going back out to the Malibu beach, that area, and we're gonna go to Calabasa. We're gonna go back out there. I got a friend who lives out there, and I'm going to see him because I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, he's rich, got a nice ass home, and I'm going to visit him because I haven't visited him in a long time. And he called me the other day. So me and my kids, we're gonna go out there and visit him and chill. And maybe I'll do a video out there. I'll see. And everything. What time is it, y'all? Because y'all know I'm getting ready to get out of here. But you know what, y'all? Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. If you watch this in a replay, you can leave a comment. But more importantly, don't forget the thumbs up. Okay? Because the more you thumbs up, the more they will play this in their, what's the name? You know what that's called. I can't remember. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to come back tomorrow night and do another video. I don't know what the topic will be yet. I'll figure it out. It'll probably be around the same time I did this one at 7. I'm going out tomorrow on time so I can get back on time. And then, we can have a live early, not too late. All right. Let me say thank you to everybody in the chat again. Y'all, I'm tired. Let me say thank you to Missy. Let me say thank you to Empress Shiesty. Oh my God, this thing be moving all over the place, y'all. Lord, thank you so much. Adam Fears, I know you probably gone. Thank you. BCW, thank you, honey. I think he probably went to sleep because he hadn't said too much. I come on so late, people be sleeping because on the East Coast. Ben Walker, thank you for coming in too, babe. Okay. And thank you to everybody who came in the chat. I also want to say thank you to everybody in the bushes, even the trolls. Thank y'all for being good tonight. It's time out for all that crazy stuff. Y'all, every time I get on these videos, my allergies start messing up. Tonight, while I was online, y'all, I was eating a pasta with chicken in it type meal, and it's really good. My daughter made this tonight, and it has cheese on it and stuff like that. Man, so y'all know I'm always eating when I do videos. Let's see who else. Did I miss anybody? Oh, Mr. Morgan Overalls. Thank you for coming in. Okay, we know who that is. And I think that's it, y'all. All right, let me go ahead and put this thing up. Y'all, don't forget, if you would like to show support to my channel, you can do that by donating, making a donation to $Shades2. All right. Don't forget to go check out my other videos as well, even my Dollar Tree hauls, y'all. Check those out. You'll be surprised at what you can find for cheap that looks good. Okay. Other than that, guys, y'all have a good night. Happy and blessed Tuesday morning. I mean, the hell am I talking about? Happy and blessed Tuesday, okay, to y'all, okay? Because I know it'll be Tuesday night when I see you guys. All right. And happy born day to all my February babies. All right. All right, now let's get ready to get out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good night and thank you again. Take care.